What's going on, guys? We got the Coleman CC100X, and this is the cheapest mini bike I could find on the market. It was $280. Bought it off of Walmart, the online store, walmart.com, and it was about, I think it was like 10 something dollars for tax, and then it was about $50 or $60 for shipping, so this was about $350. If you can pick it up in the store, like if it's available for that, you could get this thing for like $300. So it comes in this nice box on a little like cardboard pallet type thingy. It is pretty heavy to lift, so you'd probably either want to just have them drop it off and then you can like slide it or put it on something to roll it, or just have two people carry it. So yeah, it's the Coleman, man. So in the box, you kind of have this cardboard thing. The bike's in the middle, and it looks like it's packaged really well, you know. Well, once I get it all out, we'll inspect for any damages. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Here's the bike. Let me take off this magazine. Front tire. Toolkit. Manual. Zip ties, and looks like some little bolts and washers. Front little plastic or front fenders. And that's it. And that's all that's in this giant bag. Front handlebars and steering right here. Blah blah blah, warning, don't care. That is very nice. Where's the nut to this thing? Okay, in here. So when taking off the bag, I don't know if it's just mine or this came loose, so make sure to find these before you throw all your packaging and bags away. So as far as any damage goes for the bike, I don't see any damage on this thing that could have happened during shipping. So it's looking nice. The things you have to do is put on the front tire and the front fender, and also put this in the steering column. We'll go ahead and open these up. Fender. So I'm gonna see if I can build it with this toolkit that it comes with. 4 wrenches. Let's see, a 10, 2 17s, or hang on. You have a 10 on one side, a 12 on the other side. Like a 10 right here, and then a 12 back here, a 17 and a 14, 17 and a 14. Then you have an 8 and a 10, and then a 16 and a 13. So these have different sides on each thing of the wrench. So that's all that came in this bag. Owner's manual and some zip ties, probably for your cables to kind of keep them in there. Some washers and bolts. I'm probably going to assume this is for the fender. You got pre-ride inspection. The little specifications thing. And the owner's manual. So, let me get in. Here's the tire. It says put as you see these, put that where it's facing forward, so like this. So I think I'm actually just going to install the steering column first. Bolt, large washer, small washer underneath this black bar right here. Then on the very bottom, large washer nut. It's way easier to just grab a bucket. I probably could have stuck the steering on with a bucket, but it's fine. The bolt, then a washer, then it goes into the tire. Oh, chill there, buddy. Then, chill, son. Can I just put this together, please? Then you gotta put another washer at the other end, and then put the nut on, like that. Well, you have a really strong kickstand, I guess. Let me tighten on the front. So tighten the front until it's snug. Make sure that your wheel still rolls good. Same with the steering. As easy as it sounds, you literally just take it and put these two little things on. I'm just following the instructions. You just go put these here on these two brackets. This goes in, goes up under, and then you got a washer and then a nut. Tighten these down. I think it's an 8 and 10. And then it tells you to zip tie these cables up here, and you can just zip tie them to the frame really easily. So yeah, that's literally the entire mini bike. I just put it together with the wrenches in there. Those are great. You know, this thing's actually not bad. I am 5'8". I'm 5'8", and this thing, you know, I'm on like the edge of the seat, but like still, I got plenty of leg room right here, you know, for turning and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some oil in here and some gas. To put oil in, it's right here and you can check it. It doesn't come with any oil, no gas, no nothing in here. Alright guys, well this is the entire mini bike put together. I've ridden it a little bit, and man, dude, this thing is so much fun to just cruise around on. Like, the seat is really comfortable and you're kind of just relaxed, you know, with your feet on the pegs up here. You have plenty of leg room. I'm 5'8" and I weigh 150 pounds, and this thing can get me around pretty well. Going up some hills and stuff, it definitely kind of slows down, and you might have to get up and kind of walk it a little. But I'm going to remove the governor, and then I should be able to get up the hills fine. A few things that I've already done to this is I adjusted the brake and the brake lever. So there's a little adjuster right here, and then one on this side. I'll show you all that in a bit, but now if you go, it really stops the mini bike really well just with this one brake. You don't even need a front brake, man. This rear brake's great. So one thing I will say is this kickstand, when you first get it, it's really hard to put up and down. Kind of as I've ridden it, and I've kind of been doing this for a bit, where you just put it up and put it down, The spring has kind of, you know, I guess broken in, or it's kind of like a little bit easier to do it, but for a smaller kid it might be kind of hard to put the kickstand down sometimes. But I think if you just did that a bunch of times, you should be fine. Pull start is really easy. Like a kid could easily do it. So down here, there's a little chain tensioner, and I moved it. It was all the way up front. I moved it almost to the middle. I do have a little bit of slack, and set that because when it was just all the way up, it was super loose, and you don't want your chain flying off the first day you get it. I have this for the play and the lever, and then down here, right below where your pull start is, there's this little thing right here, which there's this nut and this other one right here, like a giant long one. You loosen that up and you can either tighten or loosen it, and it tightens your rear brake. Run and choke, really easy. Here's your governor. You can see this screw, they actually welded that in. I was gonna take that out a little bit. It stops it from going open throttle right there. So I will be removing that. These pegs are kind of nice as well. They kind of flip in and then they kind of lock, and then they flip out and they lock. They're not really gonna go anywhere. Here's a closer look at where you put the oil in, and then your gas is over there. Your fuel is right here. Sideways is off, down is on. And then I decided to buy this, an open header or a straight pipe. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm gonna do that after I do the top speed test without the governor, and then I'm gonna see if I can do another top speed test with that on there, see if I can get any speed. I'm sure I'll be able to get it quite a little bit because this exhaust is really restricting. Yeah, man, top speed test coming, straight pipe, removing the governor as well. Overall, I would really recommend this. It's like just a really fun little thing to ride around. I'm Bataha, and we'll see y'all in the next one.